Hi, welcome to Cooking from Scratch. Today we're going to be making Mexican wedding cookies. This is a crumbly yet melt in your mouth cookie. It's traditionally served at Mexican weddings and is also known by its Spanish name, polvorones. Polvo translates to powder or dust, which is descriptive of the crumbly texture of this cookie. Okay, so to get started, we need 3 sticks of butter that have been softened and are at room temperature. And to that, we're going to add 3 cups of powdered sugar. And we're going to cream these until they're nicely combined. I'm also going to add a half teaspoon of salt, as well as a tablespoon of vanilla, and add this to our butter sugar mixture. So once our butter sugar mixture is nice and light and fluffy, we're going to go ahead and add 3 cups of flour, as well as about a half a cup of pecans. If you like extra pecans, you can add a few more. Before the flour is still fully absorbed, I'm going to go ahead and add a full 12-ounce package of mini chocolate chips. I like to add the chocolate chips a little bit later than the pecans because I don't want the heat caused by the friction of moving the spoon in the bowl to melt any of the chocolate chips, given that they're small and fairly delicate. And we're going to continue to mix our dough together. You might need to get in there with your hands just to pull it all together, given that these are kind of a crumbly cookie that's much like shortbread. And once it comes together into a cohesive ball, you'll know that the dough is done and ready to start shaping. And I like to take about a tablespoon and a half worth of dough using a standard cookie scoop. And I make sure that the dough is pretty well packed into the cookie scoop. And I make sure that it's shaped into a nice rounded dome. I like the flat edge of the cookie because it bakes nicely. But you can also roll it into like a golf ball shape if you prefer to have perfectly round cookies. And then I like to give about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of space in between each cookie. And we're going to bake these for 10 to 12 minutes at 375 degrees. When they come out of the oven, I'll leave them on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes or so. And once the cookies are cooled enough to handle, but aren't cooled completely, you'll need to roll them in a bowl of powdered sugar. And doing it while it's still warm will help the powdered sugar to stick to the cookie, but also prevent the powdered sugar from melting from a super hot cookie. And then I just like to put the cookies that have been rolled in powdered sugar back on a baking tray, or you can also put them on a baking rack to cool completely. And here's the finished product, Mexican wedding cookies. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.